Happy New Year. Amen. I am so grateful to God for another opportunity to come into a brand new year, 2024, and to be able to know that my assignment has not been altered, canceled, or changed, and that God has granted us the privilege to continue in the vineyard of ministry and blessings. And so here it is, day number 2 of January. So let me start out by saying happy birthday to Carolyn Dancy. She's the first birthday that we celebrate this year, and so we're grateful for her, as well as I know she is. She's certainly coming out over the passing of her sister, beloved, but yet in the meantime, God has given us, he said there's a season for everything, and so we just want to say happy birthday to you, Carolyn. Let's begin, beloved. I've got my notes here, and my note simply says this, that this is day 1 of 30. We're on a journey in this month of January that God has always sanctioned us with, and I'm grateful for that. This is going to be consecration time, a time of prayer, a time of fasting, a time of being about the Father's business. It's a time of seriousness. It's a time of looking and finding what God has for us. It's a time for cleansing. This is, of course, our year expectancy 2024. God has laid out some things. I pray that you were a part of our ministry and was able to hear, starting from watch night and starting again on yesterday, Sunday rather, in our services, that you were able to receive and hear what the Spirit of the Lord had to say to us. He released some super powerful presentations of what it is that he's looking for, what he expects, and what he knows is going to happen. And so with that, the challenge is ever before us. The assignments have been laid out in front of us. And for many of you, I want you to understand that this month is a month starting today that we are in worship for 1 hour from 7 p.m. until 8 p.m. This year, the day Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will be in person. We will be at 505 South 15th Street in Newark, New Jersey, better known as Jehovah-Jireh, the House of Provision. That's where we will be each night, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm sorry, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Again, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we're starting there tonight. The other nights, we are going to be doing a Zoom presentation. This information, many of the members and visitors that have come and partners that have come by and spent time with us over these past 2 weekends will have the information. I will post it tomorrow officially, so that everybody will know exactly where we are, and you can get there and you can be with us. I'm excited. Lord, I am so excited about what God is going to do in this time. Our ministers are going to be in charge to open us up beginning tonight, tomorrow, and the next day. And they're going to be dealing with 3 areas of focus: commitment, faithfulness, and love. They're going to share that and propel us into those 3 focuses. And I believe, oh God, that it is the power that God's going to give us to be able to understand what it is He wants from us, what it is He expects from us, and how it's going to be achieved. This is going to be a month like no month. This is going to be a time like no time. We began our 30 days of fasting, prayer, consecration, laying out before the Lord. Again, I want to encourage you, and what an awesome way that God has orchestrated this. For those of you that have been with us continually, you know that today is Tuesday, and Tuesday is always a day of fasting and prayer. And what an awesome place to be, so that we can start out the way we need to start out, and we don't have to worry about what am I supposed to be doing, because He knows and you know. Now let me just share this piece with you so that you do know the fast has began. It began at midnight last night. The breaking of the fast, there are 3 times we've made available to you: 1 p.m., 4 p.m., and 6 p.m. Again, midnight begins the fast. The breaking of the fast will either be 1 p.m., 4 p.m., or 6 p.m. And so we're dealing with the Daniel fast for the first 10 days. So day 2, which is now, until day 11, we will be doing the Daniel fast. Day 12 through 31, we will add some meat to that fast. And so we need to understand how God's going to grant us what we need to be granted. Amen. I'm excited. I pray that you are. Thank you for allowing me to provide some degree of additional instructions. And that's what we are doing today, because we want everyone to be on point. Again, I didn't check, but I'm believing by faith that the information is at the website JJPWCC.org. So we're just grateful. Again, I will release these details tomorrow so that you will have them, and we will be able to do what we need to do. I look forward to seeing you press. Remember this, the blessing is in the press. I'm looking forward to seeing you tonight in person at Jehovah-Jireh. And Bishop, what happens if I can't make it? You're going to miss something. That's number 1. But secondly, I suggest you stay in prayer with us, because that's how we're going to flow. We're going to be able to be in person for 3 days and virtual for 4 days. That's how God has established it this year. So I'm believing that you're going to be committed to praying, fasting, and being with us for these 30 days. I'm out. Have a great day today. Start. Pray. without ceasing, knowing that God has expectancy 2024, and your name is there.